loud like thunder crash. Sweat flies, bodies hit the mat smash. Adrenaline screaming, veins ignite. Under the lights we fight all night. HGW horns, lots clash and grind. Wrestling chaos out of your mind. Bodies flying, stakes are high. Horny goat wrestling, reach for the sky. Turnbuckles creak, ropes stretch tight. The goats of glory wrestle tonight. Chants are up, fist pound the air. Victory scent, it lingers there. HGW horns, lots clash and grind. Wrestling chaos out of your mind. Bodies flying, stakes are high. Horny goat wrestling, reach for the sky. Turnbuckles creak, ropes stretch tight. The goats of glory wrestle tonight. Chants erupt, fist pound the air. Victory scent, it lingers there. HGW horns, lots clash and grind. Wrestling chaos out of your mind. Bodies flying, stakes are high. Horny goat wrestling, reach for the sky. Simplex madness, slam to the floor. Crowd goes wild, they're begging for more. Riff count slow, hearts race fast. This ain't no show, it's built to last. HGW horns, lots clash and grind. Wrestling chaos out of your mind. Bodies flying, stakes are high. Horny goat wrestling, reach for the sky.
And on that note, we are live. It's HGW time. What's up, everybody, guys, gals, and everybody in between? Welcome to Horny Goat Wrestling. We are back, baby. What was the phrase I said in the first episode? Or welcome back to a new era.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
I mean, it was. What other better words can you use to describe what we're about to witness? So, what's up, everybody, in the Chizat? Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. We're gonna have some fun here tonight. It is the we had a really actually fucking badass tournament last week. That tournament was actually really damn good with some of the matches we had. We had the Bobbit Memorial Tournament to ultimately crown our HGW champion. We have the final set in place for a few weeks from now. It's going to be Curtis Donovan against XEthan for the championship. Looking forward to that. We have some fun matches for you guys tonight. We got the usual crew in the house. We got Heather, we got JP, we got Basement, and we've got Trek. How y'all doing tonight?
I am in fucking immense amount of pain. But other than that, I'm okay. I probably won't make it through the whole night. Not because
you need to go rest, for the love of God.
The door is opening. In comes
Blanche. Listen, you little fucker.
Pussy.
She comes and just starts beating the shit out of your feet.
Heather sprinkled catnip all over his foot.
Oh my god, that would be so torturous.
Listen.
Oh god. Yeah.
That's literally what that is. It's cat crack.
That's what I'm saying. Just sprinkle it over the foot.
I'm gonna forget she's there.
Yeah.
Right fucking there.
Oh man.
I am glad work is done. That's where I am mentally. Because holy fucking Christ.
This week
I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. I'm gonna explode all over the place.
I'm pretty sure, like,
That's what she said.
you know that damn it, Trek. You know that gif of the guy jumping out the window in the office? I'm not there, but I'm dancing around. I'm dancing around I'm dancing around the windowsill.
I wish I could just mentally do that, but it's like I don't know.
Mentally,
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you're
Go through it
lucky.
enough. You don't need to reminisce it during time with friends.
I say, listen,
Talking
we're
to a
gonna have
girl
some,
today that was she was locked inside of her apartment, her townhouse, right? She's like, I'm like, do you have another door to get out? She's like, well, there's a balcony, but if I jump off, I don't want my kids to see me dead. I'm like, do it. In my mind.
I'm not saying you have
Oh.
to.
I laughed at her. Thank God she laughed, or else I'd probably lose my job.
Anyway, if anyone's hiring,
Something that unexpected, you could have that response, that shock
Yeah.
response.
My visceral reaction is always laugh, even if it's terrible.
Yes.
yeah, same. It's pretty much mine too. What's up, Alpha? What's up, Curtis in the chat? Hope you guys are having a fun time. We're gonna have some fun matches. So we're basically just gonna have a very kind of laxed show in this. Like, I'm not gonna be too formal with it. We're gonna try some stuff in universe mode. I booked a couple matches, and we're just gonna have fun with it. If anybody wants suggestions for other matches, obviously nothing for a championship, but figured just go with the flow and see how things play out. Let's give this a shot. Why is this fucking doing this to me?
We should do a tag team match with the people that were in the finals.
I want to have a match against JP where I just punch him in the feet.
I
Foot
fucking
match.
my ass. That's what I-
All right, so let's give this one a crack-a-lack and see what happens. Don't forget the whole deal. If you guys want your creations possibly added to the roster, feel free to upload them using that hashtag #NoBucksGiven. We'll probably talk about some other matches we're gonna do tonight. What the fuck is going on here? There we go.
Are we crowning any champions?
Not yet. Not yet. Let me
I
just,
can't remember what we talked about.
I
What?
think we're saving it for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We're gonna save
you
it
for
for
the
the
pay-per-view.
World
Bad
Championship.
blood.
Saving it for marriage.
So I figured I wanted to throw up a match real quick. I'm challenging my son. I'm gonna beat the crap out of my kid. Woo!
Yeah, go Ethan.
I think you hated him.
I'm honestly gonna challenge your. You gotta make your mom. You gotta make your mom because I'm gonna challenge your entire family to a gauntlet match.
Well, hold on. Basement, you're gonna get your chance. I thought you'd be in a better mood. You're going one-on-one with Tim Smith tonight.
Listen, everybody's favorite DILF.
Yeah. Well, you were
Yeah, but
bullshit
shoot
at
the
him for
fucking
him.
tits off him.
He beat you in the first round of the tournament.
Yeah, that stupid fucking piece of crap. I mean, he's incredibly good, but I'm gonna kill his family.
Jesus.
Then he's gonna be nobody's favorite dad. He's gonna be everybody's favorite widow.
Basement's gonna put a horse head in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Basement's
That's
gonna
gonna-
put a what?
Horse head.
A horse head.
A whore. He said this. He said whores.
That's what I said.
That's right. I'm gonna put his wife's head in his bed.
Dumpster.
I will kill his family. This is the storyline. It could be.
You can see how far we can push the YouTube guideline.
Well, I killed his family, and then we had a wrestling match. I know. Wild.
That sounds like a step backwards.
But have a wrestling match. Well, we had a wrestling match before I killed his family. He beat me. Therefore, repercussions. Okay. Showed up at his house during Thanksgiving dinner, like Dominic Mysterio.
So anyway, XEthan's going to be challenging for fighting against Curtis Donovan. We're going to see Curtis in a match later on tonight for that first ever HGW World Championship at our first, I guess, PLE event, which I think we got to call it Bad Blood. Fucking God.
Beat up your son.
Yeah, I'm just-
Real bad. What a father.
There it is.
there we go.
Stop touching my fucking PlayStation.
What are you doing?
Fortnite! Takes the belt off.
This is for when kids put the coins in PlayStation 4.
You know, I saw all these things online. It's like, what if you came home and your kid's like fucking awesome? Who cares? I never even look at the fucking thing. I don't care what's on it, as long as it doesn't destroy the thing.
Yep. No,
Get in there. Get in there.
Just like any good dad. I thought I was going to sucker punch him. That's me.
Basement, what if it was on
God.
Caillou episodes?
Okay, glitched.
If it was what? Caillou?
Yes, Caillou.
Oh God, I fucking hate Caillou.
But they just drew Caillou. I like Caillou, the little cancer patient.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's the most annoying prick. Selfish child, doesn't learn shit. He's an asshole. Seriously, look at his. If you ever watch his.
I feel like that could be applied to a lot of
All right,
people.
well, that just happened. Ethan punched the air and I tripped over nothing. This is. You know what? I'm glad.
They canceled Caillou, right?
What?
They canceled Caillou, right?
Yeah,
he
he's.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, he's done.
He finally hits. He finally hit stage 4.
Oh, Jesus.
See you in 2 months, folks.
Nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about.
No
Somehow.
one's gonna know. They actually did. I
We're
don't know.
still terrible people to understand what you mean by that.
I don't know who did it, but someone did like a YouTube cartoon. Nice, son. I did a YouTube cartoon of like Caillou in his 40s, and the dark joke was it's like, yay, he survived chemo, and they're like miserable. That they have to take care of their adult child. It's fucking twisted. It's so fucking dark.
I'll take the extra Pelt tonight if you take one too.
Goddamn Caillou. You guys, I don't know. I never hated him. I never got to see enough of him because every time I watched him, it was on mute.
It wasn't, in all honesty, like it's kind of something that the internet kind of went a little too hardcore crazy with. I'm not going to say it's the worst TV or kids TV show, but I will say that like,
Yeah, I will.
we're at least,
No, Teletubbies were the worst.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Teletubbies get no hate,
Okay,
but fucking
yeah.
Caillou is like
Well,
fucking
yeah, the problem is
the
that
Third
you
Reich.
had the problem is that you had like infinitely better kids shows that did at least mild job of like trying to educate, entertain.
I don't even know what Caillou was about. I thought
Caillou?
forever that kid had cancer. Why was he bald?
Because he's full of shit.
They were bald. They were fucking. It's British. It's fucking. It's
What?
Canadian. It's Canadian artistry.
Canadian.
Yeah, so why was he bald? Why was he doing this in front of her?
Oh God,
They didn't know how to draw hair?
Listen, Basement, just because the kid is bald doesn't mean that he didn't want to be bald.
I've never
What?
seen.
I have friends. Their son just didn't want hair. So
Like, I just want to be an egghead for life.
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm signing up for bitch tits.
the thing is, to be 6 years old and to choose the bald life is wild to me.
Huh?
Well,
C'est
the
la
kid wasn't
vie.
that fun anyway.
Ba-doo.
It is what it is.
They never
It's the
explained
Tommy
it, which is the
Pickles
problem.
syndrome.
They never explained it, and that's the problem. Why
Does
does
it
this kid-
need to
was-
be
was he-
explained? It's a fucking cartoon. baby.
For a kid.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna choose a kid to be bald,
Why is Charlie Brown bald?
he is like, doesn't he have hair?
Who?
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, the little fucking
Yeah, he's a little
squiggly
poof.
shit on the front of his
Yeah,
fucking
Oh
head.
shit.
Yeah, that's good enough for me because the animation style was that way.
How much that kid worried? That was fucking wrinkles. That wasn't hair.
Nice.
Charlie
So
Brown
you're
is like
gonna worry about
Homer Simpson.
you're gonna say a little squiggly of hair.
Yeah, 'cause they're made
When
to
you
look.
shared scenes with Lucy, Linus, and
I know.
Peppermint Patty.
Yeah, but even Linus had like 5 lines down his fucking head.
By the way,
Like it's the animation style.
And he
man.
was
I don't
different
know.
colored.
speaking
You're
of
reading
which,
too much into it. Man.
speaking of which,
I'm just
the
trying to
pe-
understand why this kid was bald. That's all I want to know.
speaking of which, the
There's
Peanutz,
no particular reason why the kid was.
speaking
I
of which,
can tell you that right now.
Peanutz crew are in a tag match later on tonight. It's Shcroder and Linus. Oh God. Against Dick and Ballz. Tag team action.
Okay, here's the AI answer for you. Caillou was bald for a few reasons, primarily related to his character's visual consistency and age progression. Initially, the character was conceived as a young baby who would naturally have minimal hair. When Caillou was later aged up in the books and television series, it was decided to maintain the bald appearance to avoid making him look unrecognizable. Lazy
What?
is what I say.
Yeah.
That's what I fucking said.
If they're calling him Caillou, it doesn't matter if he's got fucking ponytail or not.
No kidding. Oh. All right.
It's
Good job,
visual
son.
consistency. That's why
Hey, keep your son down.
Oh, damn
it was
This is
not
the
related
version
to
of things.
things.
I always thought he had cancer.
Nope.
But I actually never watched the show properly.
Yeah.
You know that.
You didn't miss anything.
So, I will say this: there is a message about him being a spoiled brat, and the fact that he would figure out at some point in this that him being a brat isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Never did.
He did too.
God
At
damn
the
it,
end of the
no.
show, he did.
Why did you guys all watch the entirety of Caillou?
I see
had-
very little of
My
it.
son was into it at the time when he was.
I got 3 episodes into it when I was close to the age range for that show, and I said, the fuck is this shit?
Wendi had it on a couple of times, and she.
Yeah, Wendi doesn't even like it. What does that tell you?
You know, like you know what the aged up version of Caillou is? Doug.
Yes.
No, Doug was
No, Doug.
Yeah, but Doug also has like no hair.
Doug was a fucking terrible shit.
Doug was kind of pseudo bored. Well,
A little bit Skeeter.
I like Skeeter.
I'm not defending Caillou. I don't think.
I think Doug was better than Caillou.
God damn it.
Fucking Rugrats.
You know, like, Rugrats is like universally loved, but I'm with you, JP. I am not a fan of Rugrats.
Oh, I
You
hated
did it.
Rugrats.
No,
So
you got beat by your
dumb.
son. How does that feel?
That's exactly how that should have gone.
It's the natural progression of things, to
Yep.
be honest.
Here is your winner.
You'd like your son to beat you.
And that counter was awesome. I was going to try to
Maybe
F5
not.
him.
How old's your son?
14.
Maybe not at 14, but you know.
What?
Gotta start something. You might not want your son to beat you when he's 14 years old.
Because you lost it, man.
Because then we might as well bury you.
Yes.
But, it is what it is.
Bison. Anyway, rematch from the tournament. Heather kicked his ass once. Can she do it again?
But Caillou wasn't supposed to be a baby alpha. He was like 7 years old. Still,
No.
he is a baby.
Yeah.
I
He was like
one.
4?
I don't know. Fuck this conversation.
So the thing. I never watched Family Guy either.
I watched the first season of Family Guy. And
I
it
did
started
catch.
getting
I did
First-
catch a little bit of the suit.
First
Fucking
5.
Rain. What was it?
Brian.
Brian
Yeah.
couldn't talk. Brian talked.
Yeah, the whole time.
Well, with Family Guy, it's like it had the
Fucking
Simpsons syndrome.
Actually, yeah. Family Guy's first 5 seasons, in my opinion, were the best. Specifically, the first 3.
I actually think they needed the first season was laying the groundwork. It wasn't as good as I think people remember. But like after that, they had probably a run of about 6 seasons that were solid, and
Yeah.
then it just became
One-liner
Terrible.
central.
Yeah.
It was a running joke. Here, I'm gonna tell this joke with.
Do you remember when this person did this?
Flashback.
and
turned
was,
it-
like,
it
just
turned-
out of nowhere.
It turned into an SNL where it's like there's gems still there. There's still funny shit that you, but it's you gotta like really dig.
I
Yeah.
did like the Family Guy Star Wars.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
That
pretty
was
good.
fun. That was a lot of. I even love like they do the first one, and even Seth said like we only want to do the first one, and obviously fucking money. So they're like, all right, let's do the other 2, and then like the whole idea is that they start talking like Peter tells the story of Star Wars through his vision, and that's the gag. And so the first one, like the power goes out, and he's like, all right, I gotta tell the tale. Well, there's no power. Second one, the exact same thing happened. Then the third one, the power goes out. He goes, we're doing Jedi, aren't we?
Wisconsin.
Heather Backer.
Here she comes, back again. Oh my God.
Kick your ass. Call your friend.
Oh God.
What are you doing, basement?
I'm dying inside.
I was gonna say it's either that or jerking off.
It's a process.
Flip a coin. So Heather beat Alex Deathwish in the first round of the Bobbit Memorial Tournament last week. Hell of a match. Alex won't shut the fuck up and wants a rematch. So Heather more than happy to oblige, kicking his ass for a second time.
You think for a man looking for a death wish, I mean, beating up a woman is pretty much a death wish.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So at least he's on a point there.
Where you're going with this?
what?
Said Basement wants to beat up women. I don't understand what.
I want to beat up everybody. Women, kids,
Did you?
elderly, paralyzed.
Hey, listen,
don't give
HGW.
a
There's
shit. I
there's
don't
no
discriminate.
gender.
Speaking of paralyzed, I watched
Divisions.
a fucking video today. I watched a video today of this fucking mother grounding her fucking kid in a wheelchair, and she goes, she goes, "You can't ground me." She goes, "Bullshit!" And took the wheels off.
Alex's hand is in Heather's head. They don't see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, yeah.
What the fuck?
The kid said, "No, I'm sorry."
Oh,
This
God.
fucking great.
Will HGW turn into a mega glitch fest tonight?
I was talking to someone.
Dude,
I
I
deal with a lot of disabled people, right? I was talking to someone, and you could hear the disabled. Hold on, I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I could hear the disabled guy in the background. He's like, "Fuck you!" and the girl I was talking to was like, "Nobody can even understand what the fuck you say. Shut up." It's sad, but I'm a horrible person. So comedy.
It's hilarious.
has to come
Right?
out
So
of
we're all
the
horrible
worst
people.
situations.
I love you start. I shouldn't be laughing.
But
And try to compose yourself at the same time.
oh, it's
I know it's
just
sad.
a way of way.
But hey, listen, I'll you know, I actually said this at work, so if I get fired, you know, HR, fuck it. But I went to go to a local coffee shop near. I transferred to a new office, and so I was checking out the area, and I checked out this like local coffee shop. The town I'm in is actually really fucking cool. A lot of like local restaurants, a lot of the local shops. It's got like a lot of, what's the phrase, character. Like there's a lot of, it's like kind of. So well, actually, speaking of which, so I go to the coffee shop and I'm waiting. They're making the fucking coffee by hand, and
They're
they
making the coffee by. What are they getting the beans out of the fucking?
well, I mean, for God's sakes, like practically, they're doing like individual grinds,
Doesn't everybody make coffee by hand?
more or less. My machine.
Well, I mean, until the machine, it's fucking. I don't even know how you make coffee by hand, to be honest with a fucking coffee maker.
Anyway, irrelevant. Point is, I was checking out like the fucking community board, and they had a thing
I think
for
it's
like.
super relevant.
God damn it! Don't make me go down this fucking rabbit hole. I'm trying to tell a goddamn joke. So I see this poster for some sort of like LGBTQ event or support group. I don't know if it
Do you
was.
like to make coffee by hand?
Oh, God damn it! Let me get the fucking joke out. Oh, Alex, you bitch. I chuckled my ass off when it said LGBTQ plus membership meeting bi-weekly. And I stupidly, uncontrollably. Remember when I did the Dana Brooke joke? It was that level of like, is she broken? And just an unnecessary amount of laughter. Like, it was not that funny, but I literally cried my way to the car because I was laughing so fucking hard.
You should have went to the meeting. It was like, is this weekly for everybody that's not bi? Or that is bi?
Oh man, it's fucking stupid. Anyway, yes, you do make coffee by hand. Cover, Alex said. Oh shit, you got the win.
I think you just buy coffee. You can grind coffee. It's still by a machine. You're fucking not grinding it. You're fucking, come on.
Oh man, is
His
Alex
nipples.
Wait, does he have
Are it seeing
vampire
breasts?
teeth? Does he have vampire teeth? Is he a
You
vampire?
might.
Oh shit! Well, that's a victory for Alex Deathwish, and now they are one apiece. Heather with one win, and Alex with another. Could we see a rubber match?
Smiley face.
Or is he gonna shit the bed? All right, here we go.
Hey, it's Rayshawn. Congrats to Rayshawn.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Rayshawn.
Rayshawn. He got married
Rayshawn
today.
Got married, and so we highlighted one challenger for the HGW World Title earlier when my son beat the crap out of me. Now Rayshawn is going to see how he compares against Curtis Donovan here tonight. Rayshawn had a fucking amazing match with Cody in the tournament. And it's very funny how, despite we're not really using a lot of the history from previous HGW stuff, these two, I remember, they went back and forth so many times. But
It's 100% Jersey Shore Rayshawn.
I wish.
He looks like a white man.
He does.
But you know what? Congrats to Rayshawn.
Yes. Muchas gracias.
Can he follow it up with a win here tonight?
Yeah, against Curtis Donovan. Curtis is, again, the one challenging Ethan, or facing Ethan in a few weeks at Bad Blood, the HGW World title. The finals, the Bobbit Memorial Tournament, come to fruition.
What's coming?
I was thinking about other matches for that show, by the way, and I don't know if anybody wants to fight anybody specifically, but I was thinking maybe we should
I want
have...
to fight your entire family.
I know you do. Hear me out. What if we did, let's see, it would be 1, 2, I have to do math. God damn it. Give me a few minutes. Let's see. Me, Basement, JP, Heather, Trek, and Rayshawn. Yeah. What if we did a 6-pack challenge, or we can do 8. No, we can do 6. With all the founding channel members for the No Bucks Given inaugural champion.
I'm down.
I think
Sounds
that's
good to fight your family.
I think that's fair, because I think that, you know, us being the founding members, we should at least have one of us be the inaugural, in essence, mid-card champion to help
I feel like this character is about to ask me to board a train I don't want to be on.
Quick, gave it away, the big smoke.
Choo choo! I'll be like, all right.
Man.
Platform 9 3/4. Wait, what is that referring to?
Leviosa. All right, there's Rayshawn.
Rayshawn?
Rayshawn Michaels.
It's Rayshawn.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
So, XEthan you saw earlier, who defeated Nightmare. Curtis will face him at Bad Blood. Yeah, 6 members. Do we want to do a Hell in the Cell? Do we want it nice? Do we want it? That's how you do it.
Yes! Perfect! This is like AEW sequence of events.
That's flippy shit.
I see your moonsault to nothing, and I raise you. A moonsault to nothing.
You can't write this shit. Oh my god.
Goddamn AI. He's doing crunches over there.
So far,
We can try, but the AI ain't gonna let you do it.
by the way, if you guys want to see any specific matches, hit us up in the chat. We're not opposed to throwing some fun stuff together at last minute. We're just having fun and chillaxing. Cover by Curtis on Rayshawn. Pretty interesting
Did you
matchups.
guys see the photo that I took today?
Yes.
Who took? What are you talking about?
It's in the chat.
Hold on.
Who took what now?
Yeah, what now?
Go look in the chat.
JP took a picture of that.
All right, hold on. I'm checking it
Ah,
out.
better not be your dick.
I sent it to you, Connor, in Facebook.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah, I was like, why does it look like you're wearing mascara?
Yeah, because I am.
God
my
damn.
phone's slow as fuck right now. Hold
So
on.
Wendy,
You look like a mortician.
So Wendy wanted to do makeup with Mom, and Mom said no. Mom was done with Wendy for the week, I think. At least until tomorrow. And I said, look, if you go take my plate and throw it away, I'll let you put makeup on me. So she got all fucking excited and put makeup on me. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, man. You look cute.
Yeah, I do. Danielle.
You look like you're being held hostage.
Smile for the camera. It's one of those Akbar videos. Look at the camera.
You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of?
She was excited to put makeup on Dad. She's like, you look funny. You look like
Starting
an
tonight,
idiot.
people will die.
Oh, Dad, you look dumb.
Above you looks like a creepy fucking hand. but it's like a dinosaur or something.
In the Dark Knight with fucking what's his name, Heath Ledger.
If I saw him in the Dark Knight,
The first remember the
Dark Knight?
remember the first Batman that he kills, that the Joker kills the fake guy.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Kind of.
Good.
Kind of. Yeah.
She.
good. You should wear it every day.
I wanted to do that. She just was having one of those days.
Curtis. Eat the ass.
Making you eat that ass, Rayshawn.
Or whatever Curtis was eating.
Basement versus Hades, says ECWA.
Hades? Oh, Hades is in the community creations, yeah.
Yeah, Hades, because they ain't.
Oh, shit. Curtis
Don't beat up
not
Hades.
preparation away.
But before I beat up your family.
Still to come, Dick and Balls.
Yep. Will they come or will they leave? Flaccid.
That's called timing.
God damn. Let us know in the Chizad if we do a six-pack challenge at the Bad Blood PLE with the original channel members for the No Bucks Given titles. What should it be? Should it be Hell in the Cell? Should it be a ladder match? Should it be a battle royal?
Should it be a
Table
basement
match?
fuck you match?
Basement
Hell in a
fuck you
Cell
match?
match?
It feels like that match should favor you, but it's the absolute total opposite.
It will not.
I will never forget that Jay White fell off the damn top of that cage.
Yep. The
What?
hell?
Okay, Rayshawn's turning into a baby
Hold on.
and rubbing the asshole.
Asshole.
Imagine getting kicked right in your asshole. Like,
Curtis,
oh, God,
I say this, and I'm not saying this, I do mean this with all due respect. I get a lot of like early Gold Dust vibes from Curtis Donovan, this character.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever been kicked in your asshole?
My teacher was in high school.
She was kicked in her asshole?
No, it was a guy. He was trying to break up a fight, and they let the kids kick him in the asshole.
But like your butt cheeks, and was he spreading cheeks to be kicked in the asshole?
He was laying down to take on the kid.
But was his cheeks separate?
I don't know how it happened.
Your feet apart and crouch over, your cheeks do separate.
Yeah.
Why are we asking these
Yeah,
questions?
I just don't know. But the asshole is so close to the balls, it's like double whammy.
Literally.
This goes along with the poop conversation we had last night.
You guys were talking about food?
We were.
You guys are. Everybody on this channel is gross, including me.
And you're the king of the fucking gross people.
As I said last night, we're all either close to 40 or over 40 in this group. These are the conversations that are normal for us.
Shit happens,
Yeah,
man.
that's how they're gonna count.
Curtis with the win.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, that's Cody.
Oh, shit!
Cody ain't taking
Oh, he's
this.
beating up Rayshawn too. He's beating up
Oh, wait.
everybody. Beat up
Yeah.
the ref. What are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna beat him at Bad Blood.
Curtis with the win, but Cody just, I think he was trying to go after Rayshawn. I don't even fucking know.
He went after everybody.
Yep, he took out
Fucking-
Curtis too.
It doesn't matter. If it's got a pulse, I'm fucking it.
It doesn't
Who
Who?
does Curtis Donovan face for
Ethan.
the
Johnny
title?
Smith, isn't it?
XEthan.
Okay.
My son.
My son.
It's my son. Won't you come?
right. Come on, Dick and
Time
Balls.
for Dick and Ball. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Absolutely. JP kid. JP's, yeah. I just.
Like straight out of Dubai. Dick and Balls.
Straight out of Dubai.
I'm done.
Not gonna lie, Ballz just looks kind of like Darren Cheek.
He does. Dick has like a 20-pack.
Yeah.
Very rigid.
Let's go, Dick and Balls.
Here comes the Peanutz crew.
Fucking Linus and fucking Shcroder look fucking cut.
I really hope.
The hat.
I really hope, come hell or high water, Dick and Balls become the first tag team champions.
Could have made him look like crack at least.
Dick and Balls will never lose. Unless it's to team prophylactic.
Still coming. You right there, Trek?
No, he's not.
I guess
You like
not.
my dick? You like my dick and balls? You can say it. It's okay.
Other people
God,
say
he
it.
looks like a horror fucking.
Really does.
Oh, he's like 18 feet tall.
Dick.
You look like these characters look like they belong in fucking
Porn.
Hellraiser.
In my pants. Straight from in my pants. It's dick and balls.
I bent down. I was about to hop in the shower and I bent down to pick something up, and well, that was the inspiration for
Good
these
dick.
characters.
Dick doesn't like to be hit. Dick with the small package.
That's pretty good, man. That should be his fucking finisher.
The large package is his finisher. Their tag team finisher should be ejaculation. How agile he is for taking his size.
The finish should be, the total elimination. Is that, but call it the total ejaculation?
See the or money shot? I know that
Oh yeah, that's. Oh come on. Or you do
See,
like
he's got
you do the Dudley Boys What's Up, but Ballz is the one that jumps off the top turnbuckle, but he like, does a cannonball.
Whose finisher was the money shot?
Val Venus, right?
Yeah.
There you go, man. Wasn't it just a DBT?
I thought it was a frog splash or something.
Yeah, it was.
Val Venus's?
Yep. Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah, sorry. He did have a very.
Strong that dick is. I haven't seen a dick as strong as this since when I was a. Never mind.
Yeah, finish your sentence. No, go ahead. You're fine. Finish your
No,
sentence.
okay, I'm not. Finish my sentence.
Since you were a choir boy?
Oh,
Back when I went to the YMCA and everybody for some reason had their penises out constantly.
Speaking of that, you're gonna be
I do
facing Tim
not
Smith in
miss
the
going
main
to the
event.
YMCA as a young man. The amount of dicks out in the locker room, and it was all old dicks.
Speaking of old dicks, you're
Not
facing Tim
useful.
Smith in the main event. How you feeling?
I beat the fucking tits off that bitch. The greatest dilf in the game.
For those
That's
who
me.
For those who missed it in the
I don't even have kids.
for those who missed it in the Bobbit Memorial Tournament, Basement unfortunately lost to Mr. Tim Smith in the opening round, and oh my God, he beat that dirt.
Beat that dick up.
Linus is sick of people fucking talking down to him.
You picked the wrong opponent. A 7-foot dick.
Is this synchronized swimming all of a sudden?
Saw that too.
Yeah, I did.
Let's toss some balls. Has yet to enter the arena here, but I'm sure he's ready to explode.
Basement. You should have made him a trio.
That's it.
Ball should have been a tag team. No, Ball should have been a tag team. A twin tag
Oh
team.
yeah, we just copy him and make another one.
Lefty and righty.
That's stable.
No, make one lefty and the other one like.
Slightly smaller. It's accurate, dick and balls.
No, do a twin tag team. You copy that one. You name one lefty, and you name the other one like His Royal Highness the Third.
His Majesty.
Yeah, His Majesty.
No, this is
Finally got in.
What's the fuck's his name? Armstrong. One ball, big dick.
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
Steroids
Taking
improve.
balls here. Yep.
You never want to go back and
The
forth with balls.
I think I'm gonna go lay down.
Yeah.
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at synchronized.
This more night of good sleep. Hopefully, I will see you all when I see you.
I don't know what kind of state I'm going to be in tomorrow night if we're doing anything tomorrow night, because, what?
I don't have any plans.
Yeah, tomorrow for big days weekend.
One
So.
big days here, so.
Yeah, I might be
Maybe
busy.
forced
I'll let you
to
guys know towards the end, towards the minute before we do anything.
Towards the
Yeah,
end.
usually.
Usually.
Yep.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Not Jay Pizzle.
Sorry, everyone stayed up a lot later.
No, you're good.
but-
You're just missing balls getting fondled right now. Oh God. Isn't him Sister Abigail as a finish?
I don't remember what I did with him.
No way. Is he fucking?
I think he's got Bray Wyatt's
I was just about to
moveset,
say.
be honest.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
Why did you give him ball?
Well, you gotta live on the memory.
Balls.
Yeah!
Sticking
Get out of
balls
here,
in the wind.
Peanuts. Fucking peanuts next to our fucking walnuts.
We need to have one superstar called Chin, so you could have balls playing with balls on Chin.
Balls versus Chin? Chin's gotta be like super Asian, though.
What?
Chin?
Who's that handsome fella?
Is it gonna be like Khan Super Newsom phone from
See how this
King of the
goes.
Hill?
So it's
Get out of here, Dan Severn.
Tim's a complete surprise bot.
Oh, welcome.
It's Sir Cardinal making his
Get out there.
HGW debut here
You
tonight.
son of a bitch, you beautiful bastard.
You Canadian fucks.
Yeah, we're the Canadian Coalition, okay?
Oh,
Ooh,
there
how-
we go.
You know what?
That's our
So, originally, Cardinal had actually hit me up thanks to, I believe, Trek. Trek, I think, also reached out as a point of contact. He's like, I want in. And the original plan before we kind of changed things up was we were going to have him be a surprise entrant in the tournament replacing me. But then we were like, yeah, we're going to do the whole tournament one night. And I was way too out of it to attempt to make anybody else that evening.
That's my boy.
Let
my boy.
alone when I'm sober, as you've seen from, well, other creations I've made in the past. However,
I'll say that's my boy, even though he's older than me.
what?
That's my dad. That's my dad.
So Cardinal's making his
Checking
debut.
out Cardinal is
Canadian Nightmare.
Well, I have to look at this channel. I don't know. If you like sports, check out Trevor Cardinal. Because his mustache, if he still has the mustache, I don't know. I hope he does, because good God.
Epic man with or without the mustache. Go give him some loving. Oh, a nice neck breaker by Smith. And basement
He
is
struck me
ringside.
as someone that could, like, run a barber shop.
Oh, absolutely.
He's, like, so put together.
Not
Last
put
I talked to
together.
him-
He's just so good at being that culturable person.
Last time I talked to him, his dog died. And that was a bad story.
Wait, what the fuck?
Now he's avenging his dog against everybody's favorite Delph.
So it's John Wick, basically.
Hmm?
So basement, what
Kind
happens
of looks like Keanu Reeves.
if Cardinal beats Tim Smith? And what? I mean, are you done with Tim Smith? Do you still want to kick his ass? Like, how do you?
Listen,
what's-
I'm here for my boy Cardinal. Okay? If he beats Tim Smith, then we're on the Cardinal bandwagon. I will support him
Now, what about
through and through.
tag team aspirations? Maybe shots at tag team titles.
I'll take on Dick and Balls. Wouldn't be the first time.
I believe last time was vigorously and in the shower.
Oh, nice.
Got
Wow,
trained in the
nice,
shower, man.
nice counter by Cardinal here.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
we're
the
going on
AI
technical side
matchups,
here.
the AI matchups have actually been, I think, a step up in terms of the match
They
quality
are-
improvement.
I'm gonna say half a step up.
Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, I'm.
Because
I
you still
think
got like the
3/4.
retardation that happens.
I got like 3/4
But
of stuff. But they're
there's-
definitely, it's going, it's all right.
Ooh, there you go. Nice. Look at that. Oh, look, he's priming. He's
Shit.
priming. He's priming.
I don't remember who I gave.
This is why I brought him in, okay? Unstoppable.
Canadian Coalition, we could be possibly seeing a very powerful force in HGW, possibly coming for those tag team titles in the future.
Now, I don't know if he was struck by lightning or he got electrocuted in real life, Cardinal.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I think he used to work on power lines. in
Oh,
the
that's
US.
right.
He got fucking electrocuted.
Told you, guys, no joke. Oh, damn.
Lightning, baby. He's lightning in a bottle. And out of a bottle, really.
Oh, nice drop kick. He's taking it to Tim Smith.
Working that bitch. I got Alpha in the chat saying, okay, now Cardinal looks cool, I'll admit. He does have some big boots that he's filling.
Yeah.
Like physically, or?
Yeah, like in the game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, no.
Huge.
No,
Get in there!
motherfucker! Speaking
Not
of boots,
like
Tim's
this.
just stomping his like a fucking child.
I
Uh-oh.
think those boots are.
Oh, no.
Boom. Oh, God, no.
Not
Oh,
good.
God, Cardinal! Don't fail me! You know the punishment for failure.
Oh, shit, perfect. Oh, God. Shinpin's hook. Suplex. Oh, man.
Yes!
There we go.
There it is. That's why I
Oh.
brought him in, okay? Look at the agility. Look at the boots.
You're just gonna constantly bring up your boots, aren't you? You're Tim
They are
Smith. That
kinda
makes
comically
sense.
big.
They look like the red shoes that protect the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I love them. They're his defining feature. That and the mustache. And the huge dick.
The third leg.
Yep.
Oh.
Posting
Can
up.
we put him away here? Cover by Sir
Yeah,
Cardinal, the
come
American
on.
Nightmare. Only two. Ish.
Fucking Tim Smith. This fucking Tim Smith. He's got to go. Here it comes.
Will Sir Cardinal avenge the loss that Basement had in the Bobbit Memorial Tournament?
Big boot
Or is Tim
brigade.
Smith going to continue to be a butch?
His family doesn't even show up to these events. Come on, Tim Smith. Come on.
The
Oh, you're the family man.
The heel turn, he's a deadbeat dad.
I left my family for
I
wrestling.
mean, shit, that was one of the more powerful angles they did in ECW with Raven and Sandman.
Yeah.
I left my family. I did everything. I
That was some good
sacrificed
shit.
everything.
Covered by Tim Smith. Solid main event. Solid, or I should say main event. We're probably gonna do some more matches. It's early. So if anybody wants to challenge anybody or any match suggestions,
Well, I'm supposed to fight Hades. And
Yeah.
what kind of match? I don't know.
fuck. I found Hades. I mean, shit. Uh-oh.
I hate that. The smile is killing me.
What, yours?
Yeah. You
In
made
my
it,
character.
basically.
I know. I don't know.
Like,
what
you're
I'm
good. You're good. Oh, man, that fucking artist. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
saying. Oh no!
Tim Smith.
Get involved, myself.
Our family. Oh, God, no. Fast and Furious energy.
He's getting up. He's getting up.
family. What the fuck was that?
The atomic forearm.
Come on, Cardinal.
Oh, he's getting dragged. He's getting dragged with a dead body.
Cardinal. Oh.
Oh no. Oh
Bing.
no!
No.
Do something, me!
Damn it, Tim. Shit.
Kitchen sink or whatever that is.
Oh, fuck. No. Cardinal, get to the
Oh,
ropes.
no.
Get to the ropes.
No.
Get to the ropes.
Don't let him beat you with
Yes.
a Canadian move.
What a fucking match.
Don't let him take that from us, like I did.
Don't pull on me.
Don't beat me.
Avenge me, Cardinal.
Hit him with those big old boots, man.
Ooh, running ball out.
He's ascending. Oh my God! Look at
Canadian
him!
butterfly.
This is actually really
The
good.
Canadian goose! The Canadian
Oh, no,
goose!
no.
Oh,
It's actually a really damn good match.
damn it, Tim Smith. Oh no! Not the back of his head. His only
Nope, nope.
weakness.
Cardinal's still in. Oh, fuck shit. God damn.
Go back and forth. Yes! Fight the power.
Oh shit!
Whatever this is, I'll drive him to death. Oh, I hope he broke his
Oh
spine.
my god! Off cover.
Ah! Make him wheel back to his family.
Basement's having epileptic seizures at ringside. Oh shit!
Oh yes! Fuck your own move, which is our move.
Too close for the ropes.
God damn it!
This is really good shit. Cover.
Hooper.
1, 2. Cardinal with the win.
Yes,
Nice.
Cardinal. What a beast.
Hey,
What a
you, Cardinal.
match!
I'm over here doing this.
Here is your winner.
And that's not my hands clapping.
The
Clapping them booty cheeks.
The Canadian Nightmare, Sir
Oh my
Cardinal.
god, it's a moth.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh
Good
man!
stuff is right.
All right,
Fuck you, everybody's favorite dad.
that was actually a really good, damn good match. All right, let me pull up the Piachahion. All right, now give me a few moments. I heard Hades was suggested.
Hey Days.
Hi, Dice.
Hey Days versus me. I don't know who else. Alpha, you got a suggestion? Put it now or
Yeah.
forever. Hold my dick
He already wrestled.
and balls.
Should have Wendi face Marcie.
All right, we can do that. I'm gonna advance it to the next show and see where we can go with this one. But yeah, I can put together a couple more matches. But man, fucking main event. That show's main event. Holy shizbats. That was fucking wild. All right. Oh, I gotta download Hades, right? Unless you said Wendi versus Marcie.
Marcie, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Put that together. Bear with me, folks. Just for good measure, we're gonna add a manager. No.
Man.
Oh. What is it, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Delete that one for right now. I'm gonna save that. I gotta go find Heydays. Because apparently, what kind of match do you want to have against Basement or against Hades Basement? Wow, that's weird. It sounds like you were almost like saying that into like an empty cup of some kind, as if you were drinking from it. Wild.
I need to see Hades first.
All right, fine.
It's
I'm
gonna
pulling
determine
them up.
everything.
I think I know what Hades looks like. Because didn't we have him a few seasons ago or a few episodes ago?
Was it the multi-face guy?
Yeah. No. Oh wait, hold on. I think I just saw him. Hold on. Yep, hold on. Hades Ortiz.
I will fight him in a Hell in a Cell.
All right, we're gonna do Basement versus Hades inside Hissel. No, it's Hias. No,
Hayak.
Hayak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you ever seen that one with Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins? That's what I wanted to
So good.
do after. No, I fuck. Do you remember how much that
So bad.
that match?
So bad.
I don't think I've seen a genuine, like, I know like people bash on WWE obviously, and we're no exception to that rule. When it's warranted, but especially back then when they were doing the Fiend shit, and well,
So bad.
let me put it this way. I cannot honestly recall a time that collectively the internet wrestling community was so up in arms and 1000% correct. My favorite thing about it,
Honestly, I think it was a combination of things. It was the fact that the match was garbage, and it was also like the Godfather effect. Look what they did to my boy.
yeah.
For the Fiend, they just killed that character as fast as they could.
Fiend should have never won the goddamn fucking title.
What they should have done with the Fiend is what they should have done with the fucking Demon, where it's like it's a variation of a character that only comes out
Yes.
when the feud warrants it.
That, yeah.
And then you can have a feud being like, I'm trying to fight the elevated version of you, and you keep showing up, and I've beaten you, and I've beaten you, and I've beaten you, and then it's like
they kind of
you don't tell the audience, and then you do it at a pay-per-view.
They were kind of and this is right around the time where I like
less is more for that shit.
Yes, I agree. I think that was right around the time where I was starting to like I was bouncing as far as doing like the coverage and just like hey, I need a total
I like to bounce.
I need to get the fuck away. But I remember that they were starting to do that idea with Bray and Braun when like they were actually playing with the personalities more and being like, okay, and actually like letting shit breathe where you're not instantly going to the Fiend right away, which was appreciated.
Right.
But it was like you're way too fucking late.
Honestly, the problem is I think Vince McMahon was very much of the mindset of like 90s era TV where you don't hold anything back, you just fucking throw everything out. As fast as you, if it's hot, put it out there. And then put it out there too much.
Yeah.
Like subtlety would have helped him so much, would have helped the Fiend so much. I mean, it's unfortunate what happened with Bray Wyatt passing. So I guess like even subtlety, at least we got to see as much of him as we did. But I don't know. What I saw of him was a lot of wasted potential.
Mm-hmm.
He that Fiend character is arguably one of the best. It's one of the best wrestling gimmicks I think I've ever seen in terms of adapting something very different, new, and believe. Like when people compare him to Undertaker, I think that like they don't understand like Taker was like that one rare exception of like the supernatural bullshit suspension of disbelief.
The problem I have with the Fiend is like the penultimate version of what Bray Wyatt should have become. My favorite version was the fucking cult leader from Bayou. That to me has so like that to me should have been what he was, and that should have just stayed what he was. The amount of work you could put into that.
Oh yeah,
and make it work, and all the like people that would follow him for what he's doing. To me, that's perfect. That is a great way to build a stable and relatively long term. I mean, you're going to talk about wrestler's career. Say it's 20 years. That is a 10-year gimmick for me, if done right. The Fiend is a 3-year gimmick, if done right, because even the Undertaker got fucking sour of being the Undertaker.
Yeah.
To the extreme of what they pushed him to. Those gimmicks, they don't last forever. You gotta do them and capitalize on them when they're being done. But, I mean, in retrospect, if you look at Bray Wyatt's career as the entirety of his life, he was fast-tracked through it all. But at least he got to experience, like, a wrestler's full lifespan, even though he died young.
Right. It's just unfortunate that that's how it had to go for him before he passed.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that.
I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to have to see if I can set this. There we go.
Take your time. I did see a couple things, and this is not wrestling related, but they did a Fantastic Four screening.
Yeah, I heard very
couple
meh.
things that are. I heard a bunch of the overall was like, but I heard some weird things where like the one it's so weird because I watched the trailer and it seems like the problem people had with the movie is the opposite of what they showed in the trailer. Like the problem they had with the movie was like, so the trailer kind of shows like the team, the group, they're supposed to be the family of the Marvel universe, right? And the problem people had with it was that they didn't flesh out the characters enough.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, if there's the trailers I saw was leading to them doing that more than anything else. What the trailers didn't lead to is it being a cosmic horror movie with Galactus being scary as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, now I do have to see this.
See, this is where I'm like, cosmic horror. You've piqued my interest.
Yeah. So I've also heard
this being really good.
I've also
you
heard the
piqued
same.
my interest.
I've also heard the same thing. So I'm actually it's interesting. I'm also trying to finish up the Marvel movies on my channel. I just did an Incredible Hulk movie, Iron Man 2. So I'm looking into research and other things and kind of mapping shit out and taking way more fucking notes than I need to. But anyway, point being is that when Fantastic Four, when that shit dropped, I saw that exact same thing too. I was surfing through like some.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the trailers do not hint at this at all.
Correct, and they noted that like the Thunderbolts also had a very similar effect where like Thunderbolts, I will stand here and say, huge improvement over the last couple of Marvel movies. I'm not saying it's perfect by any stretch, but like. 2 big thumbs up for me. I really enjoyed it, and it makes me more optimistic.
I don't even know what
Fantastic
phase
Four.
we're in anymore, to be honest.
Like dephased.
But,
His phaser set to stunned.
but I mean, I hear cosmic horror, and
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I hear the villain is treated really well in a Marvel movie. I am intrigued.
Yes.
I'm not so intrigued that they can't, like, I mean, they can't flesh out the characters of the Fantastic Four, but to be honest with you, if you
They don't really
know,
need
if
to.
you don't know who the Fantastic Four is after fucking 50, 100 years of fucking Fantastic Four bullshit,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, my iteration, like my idea of this might change when I watch it, and it's like they don't try at all. That'd be a problem. I heard there's a very little of the Thing, which upsets me. Because I think the Thing is probably my favorite Fantastic Four character,
Right.
and he's the most complex character.
Yeah.
Well,
But there might be so little of him, so that if they do a sequel, they can focus a lot more on him.
I have a feeling this was a test to see if they could get away with the sequel.
Hear me out.
As long as they keep it along the same vein as what they do with this one.
You also have to remember that I think the Thing will probably have a major role going forward because, okay, this is getting down the rabbit hole pretty hardcore, so bear with me, folks. It's pretty obvious the next they've said it outright, just flat out right. Next is Mutant Saga. They're going X-Men. They're going this. Things are already going in that direction. We know that's after Secret Wars. The big question is Fantastic Four, right? They've established and they've said outright that this Fantastic Four movie takes place in an alternate universe. The way things are projected and a lot of people are piecing together the narrative is that the idea is that, and again, rumored, is that this world gets fucking nuked. This universe gets destroyed because they've been hinting the entire time of like an incursion. Secret Wars is going to be the idea of universes exploding, blah, 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 multiversal bullshit. The reason that that's a big deal is because it means that arguably Fantastic Four is jumping to our universe. Oh, help us! We're gonna save, and then they're permanently here. The Thing is accepted as a normal human being in his world. He won't be in this one.
In the comic book.
No. In the way they're portraying it in the trailer of the universe that Fantastic Four First Steps takes place in. He literally walks around and kids see him and he picks up a fucking car. Like he walks amongst them like normal people. Like he's not treated any differently, even though he clearly looks different. What I'm saying is he's accepted in his home universe. If they jump universes, now you're gonna have a bunch of prejudicial assholes.
But the thing is, to what universe? They almost have to go to a universe separate from the original universe they started with and this universe, because everybody accepted the Hulk and he's a fucking big green monster.
Yeah.
So I like.
True. Yeah.
That's also a different timeline.
But no.
This is where, like I gotta put my glasses on.
I know.
I don't know.
Okay, so hold on. So no. Heather Basement's right. Like the main universe that happened, our 616 universe that's referred to, the main continuity of the MCU, that one had like Smart Hulk walking around. So yeah, to your point, I guess you're right. But the reason I was saying that was because the Thing adapting to like prejudicial people or a prejudicial world would be another great catalyst, starter of the whole, like, what's a major backbone part of the fucking mutant saga.
One of the biggest problems
it's also a different timeline because as everything has pointed to and they themselves have confirmed, this Fantastic Four is taking place in the 1950s and 1960s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They better showcase.
Banner would not have been around then.
Yeah, but they're not going to stay in that time frame. There's no way, right? So, like, the way I look at it is, if they don't showcase the Thing having like relationship discourse after his fucking transformation into a rock
I
band.
think they do.
But from what I'm hearing, there's very little of him in the movie. So if they don't do it in this movie,
Yeah.
how do you execute that? That is a very good storyline, and it's literally the crux of the Thing's like character representation.
Yeah.
So if they don't do it here, I don't know where they can't do it anywhere else unless he turns back into a human all of a sudden.
Well, okay. I think that this movie's purpose is nothing more than just to get the Fantastic Four.
Oh, well,
on board
no,
with
that's
everything
not true. They can do it later.
Yeah.
Because there is a comic book that showcases the Thing with like a girl that's attracted to him, but she's just using him to get like his fucking skin, how his body works.
Yeah.
I don't know. In the end, there's no. From what I'm thinking, is this gonna have to link into Doctor Doom, right?
Yes.
I think at the very end of this, they're not gonna solve the Galactus threat.
No.
Galactus will destroy their planet
Yep,
or whatever.
I agree. Yep.
And they will be like
So
called upon by the greater good to be like, we're fighting a different threat, or Doctor Doom will show up at the very end. I don't know. They're gonna have to incorporate that in some way where they go somewhere
How
else.
they should be treating Galactus, in my mind, is he should be BBEGA, whereas Doctor Doom is the top guy.
Yeah.
I think Galactus will actually be encountered after Doctor Doom. Or then maybe
Yeah,
they fuse together and become two enemies.
I think what they're gonna do with this movie.
They might be Thanosing Galactus.
I think what they're gonna do with this movie is that Galactus will be treated as a fucking world ender, and what the Fantastic Four are doing is they are bearing witness to fucking Galactus's full fury.
What's
so
to come? Yeah.
So he succeeds, and then that way, when Galactus comes into the main universe, the main Marvel stuff, they can be like, we've seen this firsthand. He will fucking destroy everything.
If they're smart,
it's a preview.
If they're smart, they hold off Galactus after they show him in this movie until after the whole Doom Avengers movies.
Way after. Way after.
Yeah. And Galactus, I don't know if he's part of this thing, but Galactus really strikes me as like an X-Men villain as well.
Well,
if they want to go that route.
He's obviously clearly tied with Fantastic Four, but he's such a broad villain that you can really like.
You could really pop him anywhere.
You could have him.
He's gonna be. If they're smart, they do Doomsday. They do the second Doomsday, like
Secret Wars,
Endgame, and fucking
Secret Wars.
Yeah, and then the next Avengers is against Galactus, but they have so much breathing room to build towards him.
Well,
where they showcase him in Fantastic Four, and you just you reference him in the other movies. You don't show him,
like they did with Thanos.
Yeah.
I think the next big one would be Avengers versus X-Men. After
I think that's the plan.
And then they come together against I think Avengers versus X-Men is going to be your setup for the Galactus
I don't
return.
know why they would even fight each other.
What?
They always do in the comic books.
Why wouldn't
what's
they?
the reasoning?
Well, you can set up a bunch of different reasons.
It's like Civil War.
But
it's like Civil War. There's
Civil War had a lot of build towards it, right?
You have
X-Men versus Avengers.
They're going to be starting that if they want Secret Wars to work, they're going to start building it, or they should have started building it with Thunderbolts and continue it with Fantastic Four.
They will. Or at least that's the way that I got it from Thunderbolts.
I feel like X-Men versus Avengers is like Batman versus Superman too fast. If you're gonna do it, you gotta establish a lot.
Yeah,
of shit
they have a lot of time to build it because the Avengers at this point, they will be better established hopefully after Secret Wars. Honestly, they could fucking shake the Etch-a-Sketch and fucking redo everything after fucking Secret Wars. Who knows? But I think that fuck, I lost my train of thought. In the Fantastic Four movie, I think Galactus will succeed, and then that way it's a seed planted. And then you have them jump ship over to our universe or a new one, depending on whatever way they fucking want to do things. The point being, though, is that Fantastic Four now part with us, the main story going on. And in that way, when Galactus shows up in our main one, they're like, motherfuckers, we've seen this in fucking real life. And they know the death and the threats. detriment and the threats and the stranges. I can't even fucking talk anymore. I'm just dying on the inside. And bam, Wendy's crushing it on Marcie.
No, I don't want to talk too much about like the fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe or anything, but I just have to
check out my channel for more. Ding.
The DCU Superman movie. I don't know much about it, but outside of the trailers I've seen, and I can already tell if I have a concern about it, it's the amount of active players in the movie that's supposed to determine the basis of a cinematic universe, where it almost feels like I don't see how, even within like 2.5 hours, how you can conceivably introduce all of that and still have a solid storyline and make it all work.
I think
I'll be surprised if it works, but I've seen so much crypto who honestly I wouldn't even have in the first Superman movie at all. But it's James Gunn, and he's like, he's like, I
have faith.
You gotta have this weird character.
I have faith in him because I think I and you know what though, I do share your same concern because
I think it's gonna be very similar to Guardians of the Galaxy 3, where there's so much going on.
No,
it still kind of works.
I think
it's not.
I think what's gonna happen is I think those characters that we saw, like the Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, I think they're going to be background supporting characters to kind of help us, like kind of put a very light breadcrumb trail to the rest of the bigger DC universe. I hope.
If what we see in the trailers is pretty much close to all we get of them, then I'll be happy with that.
I think that's what it is.
I do understand, and we've talked about this forever. I think it's very hard to tell a Superman story to modern audiences who aren't just going to want to see Superman, nice guy, saving people. It's kind of boring, right?
Yeah.
This day and age, people want a character that has, the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
So if you can't do the yin and the yang with Superman, you do the yin and the yang with everybody around Superman. So I get it why they're introducing these characters. At the same time, I hope it's good. I mean, it's been like I didn't mind Man of Steel, but
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever really loved. And I'm sorry, Trek, but I don't think I've ever really loved any iteration of Superman.
So
I don't really love Superman as a character. He's too white bread.
So I'm in a similar boat with you. However, I'm going to say a couple things that are counterproductive, or not counterproductive. They're counter to that, though, as far as my counterproductive. I'm always counterproductive. Cover my Marcie. Oh, shit, Wendi kicked out you. Damn it. I'm kind of in the same boat with you on Superman. To me, Superman is kind of a tricky character for me to get invested in emotionally because the whole idea of, like, the fucker can do anything. But I did enjoy Smallville. I thought Smallville was a fun show. I enjoyed Man of Steel. I like Captain America.
I think the nuance lies in what he should do versus what he can do.
It's the moral conundrum of having this omnipotent power.
It's like the Clark Kent aspect is so important.
It's also they overcomplicate the damn thing too.
Yeah, but what I will say is that I saw the full trailer, like the long trailer for Superman, and I got to be honest with you, I'm actually more excited about it now after seeing that because of the snippet they show with the Lois Lane interview, where
I know
that. I mean, granted that story's been done before, which whatever, but I like that they're going into it with not a stereotypical movie. It doesn't look like it's an origin, or if it is, it's going to be like sprinkled in the background. And they're going.
They've already confirmed it's like 2 or 3 years after adulthood.
Yeah. So
one thing I like is sorry.
James Gunn has already said he's like, we're not doing the origin. Everyone's done the origin. Pick your origin, whatever you like. We're going to jump right into it.
The one thing I like that they're doing is they're not going like super modern bullshit politics, but they're placing it in a modernized world where it's like you can't just go to fucking Saudi Arabia and save people.
Right.
Like
and that's
you are technically a nuclear weapon.
Yeah. And that's
but it's it's the Watchmen aspect that they're kind of infusing in it a little bit.
Or
Watchmen light.
they did this with Dark Knight Returns, where Superman was like working for the government and shit like that. So I like that aspect of it, where you're now introducing arguably with Superman being a pure, incorrupt, hero, white knight, in a not so black and white situation. It's why I love Captain America, because
that's what's good, and it's like, it might be good, but it ain't legal.
Marcie, you bitch. Marcie with the
and that can be very intriguing.
That's why
for
I'm
me,
interested. Yeah.
if they're gonna go that way, but they can't. It's such a weird balance. They can't go too heavy in like political and like the world the way it is.
So,
but they can dip their toes in it on like a base, because it's going to be a PG movie, right? It has to be accessible to everybody. You can't go like heavy-handed politics. You got to go really basic. You can't go to this part of the world because there's laws around it, and that's it.
I couldn't do Hell in the Cell Basement. I'm sorry, but no. To your
couldn't or you didn't.
It pushed it out. You'll see. Hades pushed it out. What?
You couldn't. Yes, I couldn't do it because
you'll see.
It pushed it out. I gotta pee really bad, so maybe I won't see.
But I think Superman's gonna be really good. I'm excited for it. With the characters. Oh, go ahead, Connor.
Oh no, I was just gonna say was like the teaser. When I saw the first teaser trailer, I was like, wow, visually looks fucking spot on. I loved Crypto. I love the visuals that they chose for like the costumes and stuff. And like, James Gunn's pretty good at that stuff. That fucking soundtrack was the electric guitar riff of the Superman theme. Fucking loved it. So, but I was worried about the story, because Superman stories are tricky. They are very hard. And dry throat, dry mouth. I was worried about the story, and then all of a sudden the same thing in terms of balancing. Like, you're starting this whole fucking universe. But after seeing the interview with Lois Lane in the trailer, it created those shades of gray where it's like, oh, okay, now we get to see some complexity to this. And James Gunn even said in an interview, he's like, I was terrified to do Superman because it's already got like it's got like a reputation, both good and bad, where it's like, how do you live up to the Christopher Reeves like classics?
Yeah.
But also, the polarizing hate love of the what the fuck's his name, Snyder version with Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And so
I think most people like Man of Steel. I think they didn't like everything they did after.
Oh man, wait! I don't know if you remember this, but like I remember the internet being very opinionated about the end with Zod snapping the neck and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was for it.
I was for it too, because it gives that like that need to somewhat of a character difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like he wants to do good, but he understands sometimes you got to kill a bitch.
Sometimes Wayne Brady just gotta choke a bitch.
Speaking to like Supermans in general,
yeah,
I don't agree with the complete Twitter hate on this guy being Superman. I don't understand it. He looks more like Christopher Reeves than fucking what's his tits that was last Superman. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. The one thing I'll say about Henry Cavill, I actually felt sometimes the fact that the guy was
super
like
ripped,
steroid monster was almost like distracting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just got lost in your eyes.
I got lost in your fucking muscular body.
They're hating on him because it's not Cavill. That's why they're hating on him, because they have to bitch him on.
Well, they also bitch a lot about. The suit doesn't fit. The guy is like, he's a tall. He looks like fucking. Honestly, the original, the Superman we all love.
Honestly, Cavill was a great fit. I'm bummed that they got rid of him. The new guy seems all right. I mean, I'll have to see how things play out.
The thing is, for Superman, I like somebody that looks more like him than looks like Henry Cavill. The problem, and this worked with Snyder's Superman because it was much more about Superman. I think this movie is going to be more about the people around Superman than Superman himself.
I think that it's going to be. I think there's going to be more background made. Yeah.
It's going to be more like, how do you live in a world where there's a God walking around everybody, and how everybody treats that. That's like the Lois Lane thing of being like, that interview kind of leads to me thinking that way.
I am genuinely curious to see how he does with Clark Kent. I'm very, very curious.
I think he'll be fine. I mean, Superman.
It's the same problem with Batman. There are those who can do Bruce Wayne well, but Batman horribly.
That's exactly.
Well, but Bruce Wayne horribly.
Yep, that's
I
exactly
think
why I
Superman
say
is
that.
a lot easier character to play than Batman.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Where you have to be the boy next door, no matter if you're Clark Kent or Superman,
Right.
because they're essentially the same person. It's just glasses.
That's what they pull off so well with Smallville.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I think like if I was gonna make a Superman movie, I think that one of the easiest castings I have is Superman. Casting Lex Luthor, Lois Lane, anybody that's going to be around Superman is going to be that much harder because they're going to make the movie. Superman is a character that we all know. You can only do so much with that character.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hate the casting, and I don't know why people are so fucking up in arms.
Because, like
But,
I said, it's because it's not Cavill, and they have to bitch about it too.
Fuck it, give
Some
Cavill,
people, but
give
some people
Cavill
just don't
Wolverine.
like it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, give
No.
Cavill James Bond.
We need a 300-pound, 5-foot linebacker to play Wolverine. Good luck.
I love that in Deadpool.
Well, we got him.
You're not that short.
I love in Deadpool, he
What?
starts to go look for a Wolverine in the last Deadpool movie. He starts to go look for a Wolverine in alternate universes, and the first one he gets to is a comically accurate one.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's not great.
yeah, like, yes, you are, you cute comic accurate version, you.
I think Henry Cavill's done with superheroes.
Yeah.
He's gonna do Space Marines, and that'll be that. Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer.
Wait, supposedly in the next Highlander reboot over this.
Yeah, we'll do things like that. I honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be against him showing up in the MCU as like some
Funny
sort of
as
villain.
hell. Henry Cavill is actually shorter than Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's tall as shit. This is why everyone's like, he shouldn't play Wolverine. But then, do you want to live in a world where he doesn't play Wolverine?
Nope.
Because
No.
God, that might be the best casting ever.
Let's see about that.
So you're 90?
I
So
do
I
have to
think-
say, Cavill should have already been playing James Bond. I don't know what the fucking holdup was.
I don't know. I feel like
He
a lot
would
of
make
the
a
thing
great
is,
Bond, honestly.
I think with Cavill, you know what? He's too big, and James Bond is supposed to be like, he's too.
Sweet.
Yeah. He's supposed to be like suave operators. Yeah, he stands out. This guy fucking bulging out of a suit. I'm a CIA. Nobody will notice me as an
Yeah,
operative
no.
for MI5.
I will argue even Daniel Craig was too cut.
Yeah.
Well, James Bond was not supposed to be like a fucking weightlifter in any way.
Well,
Sir, I
the
can see the
problem
wire
was-
because your shirt is so tight on your chest.
a bodybuilder.
I actually wouldn't have minded if they wanted to go James Bond and make him Black Man. Idris Elba was a really good pick
Oh God, yeah.
15 years ago, but not now.
Yeah, but then everybody's like, he can't be black. He can't be. It's like, go fuck off. It's the same people like, the doctor can't be a woman. They're like, go fuck off.
I
They
don't
said that.
care for the most part if they race swap people, because there's nothing canonically saying James Bond needs to be a white Englishman. I think English is important.
Yeah.
But the crux of that character needs to be charming.
Yeah.
So I don't give a shit what race you are. If you're charming, you can probably play James Bond.
That's the other thing people don't understand. The name James Bond 007 is an alias owned by MI6.
This is
It is
and,
not his legal name, so it could literally be any fucking body.
and this is why they've had fucking 15 James Bonds.
Yep, Daniel
Exactly.
Craig even in Casino Royale says, well, I understand 00s have a short lifespan.
Mhm.
Thing is, I'm more against, and you can think of it's sexist. I don't think James Bond should be a woman. It doesn't fit the character. For me,
A woman
Don't
being
know.
a woman being James Bond. That's not very nice.
Schlag.
Cover. Fuck you, Hades.
You can always be a trans woman.
Oh God,
Who's that?
I don't know.
I'm woke.
The thing is,
Just don't get the bad looks from Wicked. It'll be fine.
Shake it,
think it
don't
has to be
stir. You
someone
drink or your genitals.
that is suave with sex appeal.
Here we go.
It's
Basement
hard.
up high.
It's the thing is, if they turn James Bond into a woman, then all the fucking Bond girls would be men,
Bond
and it'd
guys.
be just weird. Just make a different character.
Yeah.
You can do
At that point,
make
just
it
do,
Jill Bond.
at that point, just make another Austin Powers movie.
There you go.
Ooh, can we watch those?
Glad to do that.
Let's go with Jill Bond. Come on, ladies.
Can we
I'm about
watch?
to take
Can
you
we,
on the river Styx,
can,
baby.
can we watch the Austin Powers movies and just date ourselves? Oh God
It's not
Almighty!
the
Basement.
best.
I am so down for that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck this guy! Always interrupting in my life. The world's biggest dickhead. That's what it should change his name to. I'm gonna.
I do have to say this for James Bond. It's not the first time they've tried the spin-offs. They
He's
did
being a
James Bond
bitch.
Jr. So it's not the worst thing they've ever said.
Ref.
Don't kill me.
Ref's just.
Rep
not
doesn't
even-
care. Fucking dickhead. Well, come on, man. I just got bleed up by the fucking Blue Ranger.
That's pretty good, basically.
So despite Sir
God
Cardinal
damn it.
beating Tim Smith, I guess Tim's not done with you. He's pretty pissed.
I didn't do anything but lose to him.
Oh. Apparently you did something to piss him off.
He got Sir Cardinal to kick his ass. That's what pissed me.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was just mad he wanted to fight you one-on-one. Oh.
Now, see, this is why it's good it's not Hell in a Cell.
One hit with the stick. And oh!
Stick
Basement
something
silly
down.
Yeah, that's what remember I said push it out?
That was all right. Like a turd on a Friday.
Nice.
They punched me in the head.
I don't know why this is making me laugh so much. But I want to copy Tim Smith and just make another Tim Smith and make him a tag team.
Just make him really small.
Then you could.
And call
you could
him
God,
have-
no,
Timothy
Connor.
Smith, his son.
Thimble Smith.
No, even better. You bring in the brother who is Uncle Rico-esque.
Yes. And then you have him face Dick and Balls.
Tom Smith.
Just make a bunch of. Oh, can we turn this into the Dudley's gimmick?
Yeah, just make this
Where
Smith.
it's a family of Smiths.
Fuck this Hades. Natasha,
Despite
baby.
Tim
Natasha
Smith-
salad.
Despite Tim Smith
Basement's had
interfering.
enough of this
Yeah,
shit.
Basement might get the win here. Uh-oh.
You a combo. Oh my god, my fake bear head. I mean, real face.
Basement's had enough of fake Diesel.
He just looks
Big
like-
Diesel, he's fucking Veer Mahan.
He does kind of look like
Yo,
Big
Vera's
Deal.
coming.
Oh, I guess I'm dead.
Oh,
my
he's
insides
leaking maple syrup
reorganized.
out his anus.
Done.
And Hades with the win.
No.
Oh, 'cause
That Tim Smith!
Secret.
I look up at the fucking sky. Lightning
Sorry.
strikes. That Tim Smith!
Hades, man. Stupid shit. Sorry. The ring announcer sounded like he said Hades, man. It's like, Hades, man. Oh, fuck.
Alpha says, you already have female Bond characters. Fucking Angels, 3 super gay men.
What?
Do it. No, he said, you already have female Bond characters, Charlie's Angels. It's
No,
kind of true.
gosh. Not after that last movie, we don't.
No kidding.
Come on.
By the way, we have some colorful characters we haven't had a chance to really have take center stage. So I said, fuck it, triple threat tables match, table 3, motherfucker.
Since we're on this subject, should I revive the female A-team?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah. Do it.
Do I need to make She-Man?
Do whatever you want.
Mr. T?
All right. I'll be
Miss
honest.
T? What do they call the fucking character? I can't remember.
I think it was Miss T, yeah.
No, it was Mr. She.
Mr. She, yeah.
Dax Hartward here. Honestly, was just a cool. I was like just kind of exploring the community creations. Thought he looked cool. Give him a shot.
I'm gonna explore your community creation.
Oh,
He looks like a mix of Raven and the Warrior.
that's kind of what I was
He
thinking
looks
too.
like Sting too.
With
Does
slashes,
he have rabbit teeth for front teeth?
it's
Why
possible.
not?
A little bit. He looks kind of like old school Sting.
Bucky O'Hare.
He's got a butt flap.
Bucky O'Hare.
You notice
Bucky O'Hare?
you notice he got the butt flap? Watch.
Basement.
Gotta
I
keep that
remember that
breath.
show.
Wait for it.
I remember that show.
So
I feel like he would work in a
It was
carnival.
called Let's Rip Off the Ninja Turtles.
I feel like this guy would work in a carnival. You know what I mean? Like he looks like a ringmaster, actually.
Yes, he'd be
if I went to a carnival and saw that, I'd probably walk away.
he'd be the one running the fucking Ferris wheel.
Nikes.
I doubt
So that's first participant. Now we got the Bayou Billy.
First, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at
From
337
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Talking about your hacksaw Jim. No, not hacksaw Jim. Fucking
Hillbilly
Hillbilly
Jim.
Jim. Thank you. Oh, those nips.
Those flapjacks. Pancakes are on the menu. Kind of looks like a big cast, doesn't he?
I was just gonna say the face screams Big Cass.
Big ass.
It's like Bayou Billy's
I'm
gonna
a
fuck some people
cast
up.
man. I can smell fucking skunk.
Roadkill.
Oh man.
Classic red,
That
white,
is
and blue
strong.
ring ropes. No
He doesn't have
shoes.
shoes?
Why would you? You're not the Bayou.
Why would you not wear shoes in the bayou? I have no idea.
Yeah, beats me.
You should have fucking galoshes on. Big rubber bitches.
And last,
Hey, don't talk like
least,
that way.
the king.
from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 271 pounds.
He's unnecessarily muscular.
He is.
This is the next Superman?
What?
Even
I
his
think this
breasts,
is the Ricochet. It's supposed to be
even
like
his
King Kong.
breasts look to the ceiling.
Around.
My God, is there a skunk right beside me? That is so strong.
What, the skunk?
Look my eyes water.
Asshole skunk.
I farted.
Damn, skunk.
Trucks farted and transcended
That was a
Discord. All right,
Oh my God.
three
That's the
colorful,
tribute to Bobbit.
three colorful characters here. Tables match. Who you got? Who's gonna win?
Got King, man. Jack to the
King Dex Michaels and the Bayou Billy. Oh man, Bayou Billy.
You got Bayou Billy.
Hey, Billy's about a foot shorter than everybody. Oh my God, I'm lost in the fucking skunk.
Yeah, you too, huh?
I'm just absorbing it. Is there anything wrong with sucking up skunk fumes?
No.
No. Oh damn.
The word
Smells terrible, but I love it.
You know what? Dex Michaels looks everything 90s to me, and King looks
Yeah.
the color of the 90s.
He looks also like
Yeah.
a Nightman.
He's from Virtual Fighter. All right, I'll shut up.
Do you remember this?
No, you're
I think you're
fine.
serious.
He's got the
I,
mask.
I remember King
He
from
is.
Virtual Fighter,
Oh.
yeah.
He is from Virtual Fighter.
Oh, all right.
He is a game character.
King?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you
Google him.
said, I think you meant Dex Michaels for a second. I'm like,
I thought you said so too, yeah.
and I was like, what?
I'm pretty sure it's Virtual Fighter. It could be
No,
another.
that makes sense.
You're checking.
Yeah, oh
For some
God.
reason, it was a guy with a fucking jaguar head.
I know for a fact I've talked about this before on the channel, but there was a fighting game that I used to play for PS1 that I miss so much. Was the Battle Arena
Old
Toshinden?
Man?
Which one?
With the old man?
Yeah, with Foe with his fucking Wolverine claws.
There's a lot
Oh,
of
God,
good
yeah,
fighting
yeah.
games in
Yeah.
that era that never continued, unfortunately.
Figured out how
Yeah.
to make him fart attack, and I nearly peed my pants laughing when I was 10 years old. Nearly broke my fucking bladder.
Both that game and Virtual Fighter were at a arcade that was in like a fish and chips place.
Man, arcades. I
Go there,
know.
you get
Anyone else,
some poutine, play some arcades.
anyone else notice that it's
Same
very interesting
history.
that a lot of arcade bars are coming out now where it's like our generation? It's like, oh yeah, we can combine those things.
Yeah.
Wait, Gorilla Strong, was he in Tekken?
I think it was Tekken. Yeah.
Oh man, the myth, the man,
Well,
the legend,
Tekken,
the
I
really
would say the
strong.
original Tekken
Well,
is
strong.
basically Virtual Fighter. Those games are very similar.
But how about there's another one called Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I remember Killer Instinct. That was Super Nintendo.
Remember that? I just remember everyone in high school was like, "Someone rip your food open, flash it, the guy's head explodes." Like, yeah. I'm sure it's good.
Remember, do you remember Clay Fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh god.
How about Bloody Roar?
Yeah, Tekken. It's all about, Tekken was all about Eddie Gordo for me, man. He was like the person that doesn't know how to play the game properly. Cheat code.
Yeah, absolutely.
Him and Horang.
Oh man,
What's up,
Bayou Billy.
Federico?
Hey,
Who do you got in this match? King, Bayou Billy, or
Dex
Ultimate-
Michaels.
What is his name?
Dex Michaels.
Dex Michaels.
King is in the Puma
Man,
mask.
I am fucking.
Bayou
I
Billy
think
does not know how to use the table.
a skunk is
Yeah.
just shitty in my mouth.
Yes.
Dex Michaels looks like he found Nightmare's from the old TV show.
The smell is so intense.
Come on, fucker.
Damn.
Oh.
Goodbye, King. It's Bayou
And
Billy.
just like that, Bayou Billy with the win.
He hasn't aged mentally since he was 7.
He's got the IQ of 7. He's not owned a pair of shoes since 1973. But by God knows how to put a guy through a fucking table.
If he's got an IQ of 7, I think a fly is smarter than him.
Up next, a matchup unlike you've ever seen before. Alpha Aaron Taylor going one-on-one with good old Jake DeMarco, making
No, we
his
need to make Gorilla strong.
Yes.
The biggest
we do.
human being alive.
Become a man gorilla.
Man-rilla.
Jake is one of the coolest people, though.
Hello, Jake. Great guy.
So I want to I want to very much stress this for the record. And Basement has graciously made sure to humble me. I suck at making fucking characters in this game, and I have no shame in saying that.
He
So,
ain't the greatest.
go ahead.
But you know what? He tries.
So like outfits, I can pretty much get.
First of all, Trek, we all made your character.
We did.
I
So-
appreciate it.
But anyway,
There's a difference there.
so I made Jake DeMarco, and I reached out to Jake and said, hey, you know, we're doing this. Would you like to? He's like, I would be honored. So I made him Jake's friend of the channel, and I made Jake. And as I mentioned before, I know I suck at making these. I showed the character I made to both Basement and Jake, and I'm dying laughing because the reactions are 1,000% the polar opposites of each other. Jake's like, wow, man, looks great. And again, I don't care. Like, I'm not hurt. Jake's like, wow, that looks great, man. I this is so good. And Basement's like, that looks absolutely not even remotely fucking close.
Oh, he's about to enter. Let me see if I feel the same. I haven't seen him in live action.
Oh, man.
So good,
You're-
Connor
you're-
can't breathe.
You were worse with me on Rayshawn.
Rayshawn is he just looks nothing like Rayshawn.
Rayshawn's another level. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was bad. He just-
No, I like the characters. So thank you guys again. I appreciate it.
you
So
look like
this-
Ted Danson.
This is an Extreme Rules match, by the way.
And his opponent from Hartford, Connecticut, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jake DeMarco.
Ooh, they have his full name. Yeah, he looks. It's Rayshawn. But what?
Rayshawn watches this.
Honestly, like, nothing against the like clothing and shit like that, but you have this affinity for one face. You can face mutilate. Throw out beefy lips. You want to see some monstrosity. Your eyes are all over the fucking place. You made just fucking white Rayshawn and called it Jake DeMarco. Yeah, he's got a beard. Yeah, a little bit. I can see it. But I also don't. I see Rayshawn at the same time. Look, Girl is Strong says she's barely smarter than a koala. I hope you don't have chlamydia.
Oh.
Oh god, that
That's all
hurt.
koalas do. Like 90% of the population. Then where is
John
this
Oliver.
fucking skunk? Because holy fucking Christ, this is getting ridiculous, man.
Is that skunk in food or vape form?
No, it's skunk and fucking spewing from the ass form.
legit,
Alpha
like-
says, now this is more like it. Actual real people going against
Your wish line command. There we go.
Well, I guess my character is kind of a monster, but
You have no eyes.
I have 4 eyes.
No, you
Your
have no
character's a
eyes.
monster, except
Oh
Except
yeah,
for
my
Jake
bear's
and
eyes are
Tim.
there. I see through them.
By the way, try to find a picture of a banana for Jake DeMarco because he has his channel, Banana Club, and shout out to Jake's channel.
Is
couldn't
that the name of his channel?
yeah.
Well, no, it's countdown ended, but he has
Alright,
like a
check
logo.
him
Like,
out. If you like wrestling, go ahead and look him up. On Twitter, it's Jake DeMarco. I'm pretty sure, or Countdown Ended.
Yeah.
but anyway, I was trying to find
Him and
pictures.
Spaz do some wrestling reviews.
I was trying to find pictures of bananas, and there wasn't a lot of pictures of bananas on the community creation. So the closest thing I could find for his outfit was a picture of 2 bears in banana costumes. There it is.
Actually, that looks great.
That does look good for me.
I didn't think, like, when I heard what you said, where my mind went was nothing like what it looks like.
Fucking skunk.
It's so
No,
intense. It's so
you think you
fucking
have-
intense.
Basically,
I
it's
can
like
taste it.
bananas
I
and
can
pajamas.
taste this shit.
Oh god. Covered by Jake.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the room next to me.
You
Wouldn't be
have next to
surprised,
a
what?
taxidermist face?
God, it's so intense.
So
It's
basically,
gotta have sprayed like 5 feet from me.
hey, Tim Smith was so he called you out. He basically attacked. Do you want to do anything about it? Oh god.
Okay.
He's just gonna send him this one.
Can I kill his family?
No. I can give you a match against him. An actual match. Or we could do a tag match. You could do you and Cardinal against Tim Smith and a partner of his choosing. Covered by Alpha.
Really hoping I kill his family.
Yeah, you need to go like to plan like F.
Hold on, give me a second. Well, I can only taste fucking skunk ass.
Well, you
I
tasted
do have to say,
defeat earlier because of fucking Tim Smith.
oh gosh. Does defeat taste like
What?
skunk, I guess?
That
I
was
don't know.
last week.
It's last week. It's a whole week, man.
It's wrestling.
Don't want me to say-
Nobody remembers, okay? Goldfish.
Uh,
Let me think.
I mean,
Basement's neuralizing people.
him and a tag partner could be a pain in the ass, but you do have Cardinal on your side. You guys are the Canadian Coalition. Oh, here we go, Alpha. Throw it in the garbage can. This is an Extreme Rules match, folks, just to remind you. Oh, shit, Jake DeMarco.
I'll fight him. But my only
The fuck?
no.
Hold on. What the hell? Oh, I did not do anything on this one. I did not put. What the fuck?
Who's it?
Someone's music is-
Someone's music is playing. Who could it be?
Who the fuck? Oh, Universe Mode's probably taking over and doing auto rivalries.
Oh.
Tim Smith, you fucking.
Oh, it's everywhere all at once.
He's on a rampage, this fucker.
Tim Smith
Yeah.
is basically
What the fuck?
He just shows up where the fuck he wants.
That's 2 matches he's interfering in. What the hell?
All right.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, that was
Hold on.
super-
Hold
He's
on.
so graceful.
I need to see this. So he attacks Jake. He does the foot stomp thing. Then he rolls out of the ring, and he has trouble with it. And then also on the way out, stands the garbage can up. Watch this.
Yeah.
So the garbage can bounces because Jake gets on the
Kind of
floor,
art.
and then I think Trek's broken. Watch this. Here goes his attempt. He's running. Then he. Yep. Okay. So he like rolls, and then he rolls.
Yeah. That's Tony Hawk right there. Look at that shit.
Yep. And then look at this.
Oh my god!
It's like the bottle flipping thing, right?
You look
It
like
is.
you're breakdancing.
He almost did the fucking Booker T.
What the fuck? Why is so wait? Why does Tim Smith hate Jake, or is he trying to align himself with Alpha?
You know what? Fuck Tim Smith. Me and Jake with Cardinal in our corner, handicap match against Tim Smith. That's my
honestly. So Tim Smith interfering in Basement's match, that I planned. That what just happened was unplanned.
As was the trash.
Camera broken?
I was gonna say something, but I never did.
No, wait. No, say it.
I'm not going to.
Come on.
I'm not.
Basement.
Tim Smith is the Stone Cold Steve Austin of the Federation.
He's everybody's favorite dad. Yeah, everybody fucking hates him, including me.
He's a fucking douche.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Nope. But
Come on. No, come on. You can't
Connor,
dangle that
just
fucking carrot.
Just trust me. Continue.
Just all right, then put it in our chat then at least. You can't dangle that fucking carrot like that.
I'll put it.
You can't teach.
Fine, put it in our Twitter chat. I won't read it out loud. Maybe. Maybe. Oh
My
shit!
phone's dying. All of a
What the
sudden.
fuck is the camera buoy open?
At least the camera's not coming from outer space.
Yeah, the camera's broken in terms of they're trying to angle it right. So bear with me, folks. I'm gonna try and get a good view of this. Oh, there we go.
Put the camera in the trash can and tip it over. I don't know.
Jacob high.
Kevin Dunn's in charge of the
damn.
camera.
Alpha just decked Jake right in the fucking mouth. Where do I go up? Oh, there we go. That's the shot I want.
By the way, I do have to say I'm looking forward to Mariah May coming in NXT
Uh-oh.
so she actually
Basement.
used properly.
Basement, your favorite thing about the ladder?
It's never going to be used. You know what? This angle reminds me of the ECW game
Yeah.
back on PlayStation, where it had the worst camera angles ever.
Oh shit.
Extreme Evolution.
Yeah, let's do this angle then.
Can you just put it back to the game controlling it?
No.
Oh, nice trash can.
All right, so that worked. Oh, there we go.
I hope the trash can wins.
Man, these two beat the piss out of each other. Alpha had some mean right hooks. Oh wait, Basement.
No, you see the tease?
Well,
Where's the
match.
tease?
Aaron Taylor against Jake DeMarco. Tim Smith coming in out of nowhere earlier and attacking Jake. Still don't know what the fuck that was all
trash.
about.
He's gonna break his neck.
I don't know if
No, he's gonna punch him right in the hat.
right in the hat. I don't know
Imagine
if
being punched in the hat. That would not feel good.
I don't know if
You don't know if
yeah,
don't know
I
if
just, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah.
keep your secrets.
Funny thing is, that person should have for many years.
Dun-dun-dun. Send the
And
belt to Tim Smith because he apparently broke the
Oh,
camera.
that garbage can is up Alpha's
Oh my
ass.
god, it's inside you, Alpha.
Fuck me.
To be killed. Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Little contest here. Uh-oh. Alpha.
What's this finisher called?
The Alpha Omega.
Excalibur.
Alpha 1, 2.
Excalibur.
Jake with a kick out. Good matches tonight. Honestly, some fun, good matches. A couple of tag matches. It's still come tag team main event. Trek is in that main event, I believe. Oh, nice DDT. Oh, I gave Jake DeMarco Jake the Snake's moveset. So that's his finisher right there, folks. This could do it, because this put Alpha Aaron Taylor away too, and Jake with the win.
Alpha, just like me, You're a loser. We'll have our reign.
What's with Tim?
Sometimes
Is
you
Tim
can't
Smith
beat
going to
Rayshawn.
interfere in the main event?
Oh gosh, he doesn't gonna kick the shit out of myself.
Is Tim Smith just going to? Are there more than one Tim Smith?
Oh my God, the
Wait.
Smiths. It's an Agent Smith.
17 all over
Basement. I just realized. You know what we should do? Clone Tim Smith and just do different variations like the Dudleys, but the outfits are different colors.
Yeah, just make one
So
really
a green
small,
one, a red
really
one,
big,
a green one, a red
woman.
one.
Infinity Stones.
It reminds
Maybe.
me of when Bobbit did the Dan Rex Ultimate Battle Royal, wherever it was.
So I'm teaming up with my son in a tag team match against Curtis Donovan and Trek in the main event.
You just beat up your son.
Sure did.
Is a tag team match.
I'm gonna have a.
It's like Undertaker and Kane. They beat the crap out of each other and they like teaming up with each other.
I'm just
What's
skip.
going on with this? What's going on with this booking, Connor?
What?
You beat up your son. Now you're tagging with him.
Yeah. Got a problem?
Yeah.
Tim Smith might.
It doesn't make any
Yeah, no
sense.
shit.
Man, this.
I don't
skunk
hate my
got
son.
to go.
I'm not against my son. I want to challenge him, and so I want to go up against him and have a sparring match. So I don't hate my son. I'm teaming with him because we're highlighting him for. Obviously, he's going to be fighting for that championship in a few weeks against Curtis Donovan, and also we got to make sure we give Trek an opportunity to wrestle tonight.
Yeah, Ted Danson. Have you seen Cheers? How about Coach?
What did that have to do with Coach?
Wasn't he in Coach?
No,
Who was in Coach?
that
What?
was Craig T. Nelson.
No way. Is it?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
T. Nelson.
All time, yeah.
I don't remember Coach.
All right.
Should I just say?
It was Cheers.
No, but he was in something else, like Coach.
He was
Cheers.
in Becker.
Becker, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember Coach. I don't remember any of this.
Coach was the guy who worked at the university at the University of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Not too far off. That's what I say to myself.
And I said to myself, I Trek with a roll-up on Nightmare. No. This will probably do it for. This will probably be our last match for the evening. But next week we'll have
Are you
some
a
more
Ted
fun.
Danson fan?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like
He
him.
was kind of. I think he was like kind of past my generation because I don't think I didn't see him in too much because.
I mean, he kept acting. He was in Fargo, the show.
Nope.
He's in a lot of shows. He's in Curb Your Enthusiasm as himself. He was in Ted.
Hold on, I need to see. Hold on, I need to take a look and see. Hold on. Let me see who it is.
Don't be a Ted Danson hater. He's in
He's
this
in the new
match.
show.
Oh,
He's in some murder mystery thing.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in anything bad. I'll put it that way.
I'll say one thing about Ted Danson is the way he aged, his hair went white, but nothing else changed.
Yeah, correct.
He looks the exact same.
He got bleached. That was it.
He also has that fucking Jay Leno face, with the biggest chin in the game.
I hate Leno.
I do too.
Okay, first of all,
Mm.
what's
He's fr-
happening with that guy?
He's
Do
from
you
my
think
town.
he's like in hock to the mob or something? Because he's like, oh, my whole face and arm got burned. And then I fell down a cliff.
I don't know. He's from my hometown, and I'm not a fan of him. I never thought he was like super funny, to be very honest. Like he was even before like the bullshit he did with Conan.
Yeah.
I never found him a very good.
Yeah, I was
entertainer.
kinda-
Actually, I don't like the majority of those late night guys. I think Conan
and Craig
It's-
Ferguson were my only two. I did like Letterman
Craig Ferguson,
towards the
Craig
end,
Ferguson was like Craig Ferguson's whole thing is he's basically fuck. Craig Ferguson should have been James Bond, because that man could fuck anything alive.
but oh boy, I got compared to him. A lot of people say I look like him.
Craig Ferguson?
Yeah,
Can't remember what it looks like, to be honest. But if you do, then bang me.
He's Mr. Wick
he
on
could be James
Drew
Bond. I have no
Carey.
idea. Yeah, it was Mr. Wick on Drew Carey show.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
then bang me.
Hey, here we go. A preview of
Um,
coming attractions. This is our.
By the way, okay.
Okay.
2 Men and a Baby. Great. Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck, my God. I wonder how many people rode that mustache.
A lot.
A lot.
You seem like the Harley Davidson of men. For women.
Yeah.
So with Jay Leno, Carson didn't want him to succeed. He wanted Letterman, and NBC said no.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Leno. Like I never liked him to begin with. Like I just was very indifferent about him.
I actually, you know what? I liked what's his face? The other one.
Conan.
Letterman.
Oh,
I liked Letterman more than I liked him.
Yes.
But I didn't like any of them that much. I liked Conan and I liked Craig Ferguson.
Conan's my guy. I like him a lot, especially where
Conan is though like he can be too much at times.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see where like you can get annoyed with him. Very, very much so.
Arsenio Hall.
But
yeah.
But he's also, I think he's also just a very decent human being. Like one thing I noticed is that when he transitioned into like the next like the podcasting stuff and blah 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 and the TBS show.
I love the involvement of his staff.
That's exactly where I was going with that. So like Ellen forced her staff to be on there. Conan let it happen naturally.
Ellen's the worst. Okay, hey, Ellen should die in a fire.
Yeah, Conan let it happen naturally, and it brought out like the characteristics of his staff, and it's made such for fun foil. And then you hear behind the scenes how like his assistant Sonia, like he's the godfather to her twins. Like he bought her I think a car or something like that. He was like he took very good care.
The thing is with Conan is like he can be. There's times where he can be too much, but like I like everything else. And it's very the things I don't like about him comedically is like the random fucking marionette hip pull stuff, like that type of thing. But overall, like 90% are like,
Yeet,
what's up, Maxwell Simpson? Yeet.
Yeet indeed. Oh man, Ethan's taking it to track.
Eat all over me.
Eat it.
One of my favorite things about Conan was Triumph.
Yeah,
I didn't really care too much about Triumph. I liked the stuff he did when they started to get more into like online interactivity, like the Idiot Gamer, whatever it was called, was great.
One of
his like backstage stuff with his crew, I loved.
Yeah. One of the things I like about him with his stuff comedically, but I do get where fuck you, Trek, you countered it. One thing I like about him is that like I can to your point, like I can see where he can be too much, but in the same breath,
like 10%. That's it for me.
No, what I was gonna say was he has a broad appreciation of comedy where he doesn't have one style or type, and he doesn't mind obviously. Self-deprecating. He's also extremely intelligent, so it's like his comedy is so vast that you can appreciate like something that's very clever or very like well written, but also just the absolute like absurdity of like something like equivalent to like a fart joke. And he's not beneath that.
A lot of his comedy hits for me because it's the same type of comedy that I would try to do.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
For the most part, but there's times where he's like a little bit extra. And that's like honestly, it doesn't take away from me liking him. But it's weird because like my spectrum of comedy is I don't like hyper physical comedy. I think that's for younger generation.
Yeah.
I think people grow out of hyper physical comedy, like Jim Carrey. I think there's still moments to laugh at it, but I think it's not
oversaturated.
Yeah, it's also like low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Over physical. But I'm not saying I hate Jim Carrey or anything, but like I like certain performances more than others.
Yeah, I was just talking about the fucking rhino thing the other day, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's fun. That's still fun to this day. But it's still like I could watch the YouTube clip. I don't know if I could watch the whole movie
you gotta piecemeal
anymore.
it. Oh damn no, Curtis.
I mean, I think 99% of comedy is quick wit and cleverness.
Yeah.
After that, it's like you can be a comedian, you can be a rehearsed comedian, and you'll be funny, but you'll never actually be funny.
I took stand-up classes, and I did open mic nights for a little while, and as you can tell, me being on here, it went very well. So, but when I was in the class, I was actually very curious. I'm like, what do they teach? And really, what they are teaching you is the art of storytelling and the how to write a joke, basically. And it's like, where's this? Where's that? And kind of breaking. It's almost literally. I think they said something along the phrases of like the formula to funny. And it's really sounds kind of weird where it's like, oh, that sounds kind of, you know, counterintuitive. Counterintuitive. Oh shit, Ethan! Take it.
Let's say, what's up, admin? That showing up in this chat is kind of creepy, but
yeah, we're done.
oh no.
Oh no, admin.
Here are your winners.
Hey, it's a miracle. Tim didn't interrupt the fuck of them.
All right.
American Dream XEthan.
Good job, son. You made me proud.
What do you what do you think they call it when somebody in a wheelchair shows up to stand up comedy?
Oh no.
I have a bigger question. What if you handcuff a deaf person, and does that take away their freedom of speech? Or if someone is
But
deaf,
if you handcuff anybody, it doesn't take away their freedom.
if you do
speech.
if you do sign language, no, if you hang a deaf person,
It doesn't matter who you handcuff; they can still talk. You're not fucking
No, if
putting a tape over their mouth.
no, but if he does sign language,
I see what you're saying. No,
You know what?
because they can still do the. So they can still kind of.
thanks for making sure we stick to making things realistic here on the channel.
You know what?
God
you
damn
know
it.
what's the
All right.
scariest thing in Braille to read?
What?
Don't touch.
It's actually really
Wait,
funny. He goes, "What's the scariest thing to read in Braille? Don't touch."
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. No, but if someone does sign language, wait, if someone does sign language with one hand, is it a accent or a speech impediment?
I wonder if there's sign language like accents. That'd be great.
There is.
I don't know anything with sign language.
I
to be
do
honest.
love people when I hear reports of people getting fired for being fake sign language interpreters, because those poor
Oh,
deaf
yeah.
people must be the most confused motherfuckers on the face of the planet.
The best part about like the sign language people is that they're almost always more animated than the person speaking. It's like, we hate to inform you that the family's dead. This person is doing fucking like gang sign, throwing up gang signs in the corner.
Fucking so true. All right, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for HGW this week. Pretty good fucking show and turnout. Some really cool, fun matches. Basement really hates Tim Smith, so apparently Tim Smith also hates Jake DeMarco. Don't know what the fuck that's all about. But Tim
It's
Smith
everybody
is,
apparently.
yeah, he's been making
We're
some
gonna
enemies
gang
here in
together. We're gonna
HGW.
find him.
It's weird.
Gonna beat him up in his house.
I think Cody and Rayshawn still got a thing going on. It's a lot. There's a lot of animosity, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen next week. We are most likely going to be off tomorrow, from what it sounds like, unless we get some last minute potential Baldur's Gate. So the only way to find out is to make sure you hit that bell when you're subscribed. Hit the notification we go live. Otherwise, we will be most likely back maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. Who fucking knows? We'll be back whenever, sometime soon, for more Baldur's Gate. And then we got D&D on the Wednesday. Don't forget that too. And then we'll be back next week with some more HD Dub. Any last minute thoughts, guys, gals, and everyone in between? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna eat Tim Smith's family in front of him.
Fuck you.
Buffet.
With some poutine. All right, you guys have a good night. We'll see you guys in the near future. Too.
Poutine. It's not poutine.
It is.
Poutine is a completely different thing.
It is the way.
That's vagina with gravy.
It is the. Good night,
And cheese
everybody.
curds.
That's how we're ending the
Eat your
stream.
poutine.